Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a special kind of video because of all the things that have been going on with Bowmar Nutrition. If that name sounds familiar to you, it is because Sarah Bomar is the founder of this company. It is a fitness and nutrition company. She sells supplements, programs, things like that. But a few years ago, her husband and herself actually got de-sponsored from Under Armour. They had their sponsorship revoked due to a photograph, which I will post somewhere on here for you guys to see. She and her husband actually go game hunting, and due to the nature of the animal that they killed and the photo that was taken, they had their sponsorship revoked. So right now, Sarah Bowmar has a lot of things going on with her and her company, as far as whether or not her practices are good, I guess we could say. We may or may not have another Brittany Dawn on our hands due to all of the complaints that have been rolling in. Now, I will link it down in the description box below. You are welcome to go check it out yourself. The Better Business Bureau does have quite a few complaints concerning her right now, but I wanted to get firsthand on the products myself and give them a shot. So what I did was I purchased a few of the products myself. So 2 protein tubs as well as a tub of greens. So the reason for this was because I wanted to see just exactly what this stuff tastes like and if it's as bad as what everybody is saying. So these 2 proteins, right now we have protein hot chocolate as well as protein frosted cookie. These 2 were the proteins that had the worst reviews from what I found. So between the 2 proteins, there was inconsistencies throughout the tub and or products that they were purchasing. So for example, they would get 1 scoop of protein that would taste good, take another scoop and it would be either chalky, it would taste rotten, it would maybe have a sour taste, or just all around not a good flavor at all. Or 1 tub would be completely fine and then the next tub purchased would be just a total flop. So that is the reason why I picked these 2 proteins specifically, was because of the reviews were mainly on these 2 flavors. So what I have back here is 3 shaker bottles with water. I'm going to put a scoop of each protein in each, as well as a scoop of the greens, because just out of curiosity, I wanted to see if these were any good whatsoever. So I have Alex here with me, who is also going to taste test, so that way we can kind of get an idea from more than just one person's taste buds. Between Alex and I, we have very different tastes. Things that he likes are things that maybe I don't like, and vice versa. I would say that we probably couldn't be farther from food interests. So that way you guys can kind of get an idea from both sides of the spectrum. So let's go ahead and fill up our shaker cups and see just if these are good or bad.
Smells like baking chocolate. I almost always do this because shit always settles in shipping. Shake, shake, shake.
Still stinks. I don't like how they smell.
So I'm doing a full scoop. Yeah. Oh, that smells horrid. Oh, I hate greens. Nope, still horrible.
It smells like
Ass?
No, it smells like straight grass. You probably need more than 1 scoop in that much water.
This is 1 scoop and 6 to 8 ounces, honey.
Oh God.
This one's gonna be the greens. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know about the greens at all.
Do you want to try protein first, or do you want to try greens first?
I like protein because I'm gonna have to go wash my mouth out after the greens.
So we're going to try the hot chocolate first. We have our little cups here, and let's go ahead and give this a try. Is yours like that?
Yeah, it's already starting to separate.
So I don't think you can see this in the camera, but let's give this a try. Let's look right on top of it, if it'll focus for me.
Oh yeah, a lot of this
But
is
there
salmon, too.
is dark chunks around the edges there where it's not mixing. So it's either not mixing when it's in the shaker cup or it's separating after the fact, but we're still gonna try it. Ready?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Better than I was expecting.
Yes,
Tastes very sugary.
it's actually a lot better than I was expecting.
Way better tasting than it smells.
It tastes kind of like a chocolate bar.
1.5 grams of sugar per scoop.
Oh, I'm gonna have a good ache, for sure. It tastes just like a chocolate bar, is what I think. What do you think?
It's sweeter.
It's like, it's a little gritty. I don't know if it's supposed to be gritty though.
Yeah, I got a little bit of grit from it.
It's not like sandy grit, it's just like a weird aftertaste grit. That's the one you just had.
I know.
Oh, you like it that, he likes it that much.
No, I just figured I'd shake it and drink it right away instead of letting it sit for a couple seconds.
Alright.
It's a little bit less gritty when you drink it right after shaking it.
Hot chocolate is done. This one is frosted cookie. So, according to the picture, it should taste just like a Christmas frosted cookie.
Better.
Or better.
Looks like milk.
Yeah, it does.
Why is it fizzing?
Because it's probably an isolate.
We're gonna fucking die. Chemtrails.
Cheers. This one doesn't have anything on top. No chunks. Yay for no chunks.
Very watered down. I think 8 ounces was too much for one scoop.
Yeah, I agree. I don't really much care for this. It's too sweet.
It says 6 to 10 ounces of water. Yeah, 6 to 10 ounces. We went 8 ounces for everything. Definitely probably would have been a little bit better, closer to 6 ounces.
This one's too sweet for me. It
It didn't taste anywhere near as sweet for me.
really?
Yeah.
I'm a much more of a chocolate person, so like chocolate ice cream, chocolate candy bars, Oreos for sure. And I'm not really a big fan of how vanilla tastes, and you can definitely taste like a base of vanilla, obviously, for a frosted cookie.
It tasted so watered down. Like it was very watered down. It was very thin. It didn't taste horribly sweet to me. It tasted like I was drinking milk from cereal after you eat the cereal, but it was more milk than there was cereal.
I can go with that. I can agree with that.
Mm,
Last but not least,
no.
greens. All right, so before we dig into the greens, I'm much more of a whole food kind of person. I like vegetables. Vegetables are fine. Greens, I have yet to find one that I love. If I were to choose one brand specifically, it would, at this point in my life, not be this one, just by how it smells. I have a Redcon greens, and so far, out of like 3 or 4 companies that I've tried their greens, that's my favorite. If you could taste fresh cut grass, that's what it smells like to me. What do you think?
I think I'm not gonna like it.
This is gonna be so gross.
This is something you mix with other shit, other crap, so you can choke it down. Oh.
Okay, so according to this container,
6 to 8 ounces.
where does it say that?
Under directions, right here.
All right, it says 1 scoop with 6 to 8 ounces of water. We had 8 ounces of water in each of these. I don't know, can you see how light that is?
It's very thin.
It's so thin.
There's so much stuff floating in that.
Lots of floaties.
It's actually already settling in my shot glass.
Oh, it is
Around
mine
the
too.
edges.
So if this has anything to do with the amount of sugar that I just consumed out of both of those, I have to poop already.
Don't worry, hon, there's no sugar in this, but there is fiber.
Perfect.
Fiber and carbs.
Tastes like grass. Literally like I just ate a chunk of grass. Like I almost get like a sour taste.
It's got like a fruity back.
Yeah. Like a sour head, like a Sour Patch Kid or something like that. Like that's the
Let's
first
see.
scent I get from it
Spinach powder.
with grass.
Organic parsley, kale, barley grass powder, that's what we're smelling. Wheatgrass powder, spirulina, something I can't pronounce.
Green apple powder, so there's the fruit we're tasting.
That's probably the
Green banana powder.
I bet the green apple is why it tastes like a Sour Patch Kid to me.
So the apple and the banana is what I tasted in the background, but it was all grass clippings. I mean, it tasted.
Literally just licked the grass is what we just did. So out of all three of these, the hot chocolate, the frosted cookie, and the greens, which one is your favorite?
Probably chocolate, hot chocolate.
I would probably agree with the hot chocolate for sure. I am not a fan of this, but I'm also not a fan of vanilla. Like I'm just not, I don't want to go and drink vanilla. I don't want to eat vanilla ice cream. I don't want a vanilla cookie. I want chocolate.
She's not plain.
Yeah, I'm not plain. I want chocolate smeared all over it. Or if I'm going to use vanilla, it's going to be for like baking. So in pancakes, bread, maybe like a fruit shake, but you put enough fruit in there that you can't taste vanilla. So definitely this one for sure, but it does have like a gritty taste to it, like a after grit. Would I drink these? Well, yes, because I don't want to throw them away, but they were like 30, these were 34, all of that actually was $34. So you only get 16 servings each
And
of
it's
these.
34.
So that's like it's like almost $2.
How much were the greens?
34.
Okay, so that's not a bad deal though, because it's 100 servings for $34.
Yeah, that's,
So you can drink that for almost one scoop a day for 3 months.
This is
for
more family
$30.
friendly. More bang for your buck with the greens, but if you saw how like thin it was, you could pretty much see through it because the water was so diluted, I guess, with water. But between the proteins, I would probably definitely pick the hot chocolate, not this. If I probably use this for baking, maybe like throw it in pancakes or something just to get rid of it, but I probably wouldn't drink that normally. You drink vanilla protein all the time, so
Yeah, I'll probably mix this in with my vanilla protein just to help get rid of it.
So all in all, I would say this is not a fail, but it's definitely not the best protein I've ever tasted. For $34, I think that you could probably find better quality. Alex did mention that this one, the frosted cookie, was bubbly on the top. Usually that's a sign of an isolate versus a whey protein. But let's take a look at the ingredients. This is definitely an isolate. So we have whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, maltodextrin, artificial flavorings, so on and so forth. But this is an isolate, so yes, that would be why it's bubbling. An isolate protein is something that you don't want to take for like a meal replacement, even though I'm pretty sure that's what she's advertising. These four is that you can use them as a whey protein, so like
Yeah,
a
it
meal.
says great rate meal replacement rate on the container.
Okay. Yep, that explains it. This is not a whey protein meal replacement. This is an isolate. So for this, depending on the carbs, there's only 2 carbs. So for this, do not use this as a meal protein substitute type situation. Use this as a pre or a post workout or a way to get an extra protein that you're not really gonna have to count towards your carb intake for the day. These are not meal replacements. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is your tip for the day. Lies, all lies. Okay, it's not all lies, but it's definitely not advertised correctly. Do what you will. If you like these products, let me know in the comment section below. If you have a good or bad experience with Bowmar Nutrition, I'm also interested in hearing your thoughts. So please make sure to put that in the comment section below as well. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye.